Alright, hello everyone, and welcome. I've finally returned to Elfing. I am Stanley, aka Dreamsword. Today I'm joined by the usual suspects. Introduce yourselves.
Vlamzaron, aka YouTube's Tosuke, also known as Ryan.
I'm Nico.
I'm Heretic Kitsune.
And, I bet you'll never be able to guess what game we're doing. Nope.
No, they never looked at the title of the video.
Oh,
Nobody
wait a
does
minute.
that.
I have a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure it's Kingsley's Adventure.
Yep, how did you know? Dude.
I was gonna guess Pokemon.
But, yeah, this game is made by Neversoft and published by Activision. For those who don't know, Neversoft are the people behind most of the Tony Hawk games.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep, and sadly they died recently.
Yes.
That classic theme song. But yeah, we're doing the Spider-Man PS1 game. There was also an N64 version, but that version's not as good, weirdly.
That's the one I
Also a
mainly
Dreamcast
played, though. I
version.
also played the PlayStation version.
Yeah. They actually remixed the classic 60s theme. I love it.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it?
It's crazy.
But yeah, this, I'm covering this specific Spider-Man one for my licensed game thing because, most people, when they think Spider-Man, they tend to think of Spider-Man 2 for the PS2, which I can't blame them because that's a very good game. But this was the first Spider-Man game I remember actually really, really liking. So I figured, why not, right?
Yeah.
And here's where they show off some of the stuff you can do.
Yeah. I do think of I think a lot of people did talk about this one, but I mean, when it comes to good Spider-Man games, there's not really much in the way of choices, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's either two or this one.
Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to start off by cheating.
Fantastic.
And the thing is...
Are you playing on hard mode? Because then it's okay.
I'm actually... I know what you're referencing, shut up. And I'm mainly doing this for convenience sake. And I'm also showing off a bunch of stuff because, well, when I was a kid, I did legit 100% this game. I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry. Would take too much time. So, yeah, I'm just showing off all the stuff you can do if you just want to get all the collectibles right off the bat. But, yeah. I miss when cheats used to be in games, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
the only game to have it recently is Legend of Korra.
And I messed up that cheat, so I decided to give an appropriate reaction.
What?
Yep, that's actually a little secret I discovered when I was a kid all by myself. I laughed hysterically when I first saw that.
That's pretty great.
But yeah, that's a thing they put in. Spider-Man will actively punch any swear word you type in there. And turn it into something else.
Nice.
Good.
Like Toffee.
Yep. And, God, I think there's like 10 different words he can make pop up, but I didn't want to cycle through a bunch of swears just to get all of them. So, fun fact, the J. James Jewett cheat, we will not be actually seeing yet because of how certain cheats work with each other. Sorry to say.
Some of them cancel each other out.
Yeah, which that's also another thing I was discovering about this game, which I did not know. So,
Makes sense.
but sorry about the pauses at certain points too, because I was looking at the list of cheats and I was like, all right, which one do I got to do next? So,
Neat.
yeah.
But yeah, I figure it's kind of like, some cheats are big head mode and then some cheats are tiny head mode, basically. And,
Oh, yeah.
Those two would cancel each other out.
Exactly, yeah, stuff like that. And then there's
And
other...
as we all know, the big head mode is one of the most important things you can have in game.
Of course.
Right.
And yes, this game... Oh, and fun fact, eel gnats. Guess what that is?
Neat.
And for those who didn't get it, eel gnats is Stan Lee backwards. So...
Ooh.
Yeah. And then there's the most important code in the game, this one, which the Everything code doesn't give you, actually. However, we won't see the full fruition of What If contest until way later. Sad to say. But, yeah, I think that was all of the codes, so we should be getting out of here soon. I'd imagine.
Eventually.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, the key thing to remember is the way this game is built, the level select code will outright screw you a lot of times, because, what level select does is it resets everything you have to default, except for like collectibles. so, yeah.
That's pretty much how most of the level select codes work.
Yeah.
That's basically how it worked in Panzer Dragoon, for example. You just all of your scores are forgotten.
So yeah, damn is not a swear word, as we've seen. So
Not hardcore.
Damn!
So we're gonna make a little save here first. You know, I relate to this game totally. I was tempted to be cheeky and put a space, so my save would be Stan Lee, but spelled differently. But I decided, nah.
Stanley.
Totally. And then, you know, we're gonna show off all the other crap later. But for now, let's just get into the game.
Kid mode.
And I also love this.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
Kid mode.
They got
Kid
every
mode.
character to say kid
Kid
mode for no
mode.
reason.
Kid mode.
That's adorable.
It's fun for kids, basically.
Yeah. Fun fact,
Normal gameplay in kid mode.
kid mode actively alters a lot of the levels in this game.
Oh, well.
It's very interesting. Like, it makes them a lot shorter and obviously a lot easier. Like, I'll definitely point out one of the big ones later on, but for now, Doc Ock here is trying to appeal to the masses.
Will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, that is the same actor from the 90s series for Doc Ock.
These executives know you the way I do. I wonder.
Ah, wow, those CG models.
Just keep shooting.
Oh, and
That's like
Jason
Deus Ex
sees
quality
these
right
photos,
there.
my career is gonna be right back.
oh, and Peter Parker in this game is voiced by the one who voiced him in Spider-Man Unlimited.
Who dares? Face me, coward. Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
Last time I checked, I was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What's he doing?
Gotta get into my costume and take out this imposter. I can't get free of this crowd.
I can't get a shot.
Of these faceless people
Indeed.
with no features.
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar, but whatever. Stay focused, Brock.
Best part about it is you never actually know.
Oh no! He sees me. My camera.
You never actually know if they're thinking that or they're just saying that.
Of course.
Ah, it's over. It's all over. I blew it again. Oh, I can hear Jameson's voice already.
Brock, you loser! If I had given a real photographer that job, I would finally have the evidence to send Spider-Man away forever! You're through, Brock! When I am done with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia!
I tried to fight it. Can't fight it anymore!
He got all mad and stuff.
Innocence falls
stressed
prey
and
to the
upset.
evil of Spider-Man.
And fun fact, because they couldn't render things properly, Venom is now blue and he now has claws instead of hands.
And if it's the last thing we ever do,
I think the
Lord
claws are
Jameson
cool.
and the
Yeah, they
insects are gonna pay. Phase 1 completed. Let us begin.
He was kind of
phase
bluish,
2.
like in the light.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder who those two shadowy figures are.
Doc Ock, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Man, when they said pollution was becoming a real problem, they meant it.
Indeed.
But yeah, so this is why the city is only half rendered throughout the entire game.
That is incredibly clever.
Yeah,
I love it.
so do I. And during certain loading screens, you will get these comic covers that they actually made for each section of the game. It's pretty cool. So that said, this is level 1, Get to the Bank, your tutorial level.
Newcomers alike. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here. Once again, we find
Hi,
our
Stan.
hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man. in
Hi,
deep
Richard.
trouble.
Yep.
But this is just the beginning, Spidey.
He got online
so get
just
ready
for
a
this.
true
I know.
superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
It's a good thing Stanley really enjoys
Hey,
the
Spider.
idea of
Hey,
video
Black Cat,
games.
what's going on?
Comics.
Indeed.
I know there's been some trouble, but the bank's being
Black
robbed,
Cat is now missing
and
her
Blue's
mask
got
and is also
hostages.
wearing blue.
Use your Spidey
It
compass
happens.
to get to
How
the
does she
bank
keep?
quickly.
How does she keep her
Thanks, Cat.
identity a secret?
Well, it's because
Hey,
she's wearing
Spider-Man.
blue that no one
Come over
recognizes
here.
her anymore.
When a
Ah.
building is close enough, you can swing to it.
You know, Blue
Press
Cat,
the
did
jump
you really have to
button
jump
and
away and then
press
come back
and
like
hold
that?
the R2 button while in the air to swing.
I mean, she would also transform in the animated series, right?
Yeah, she would.
Whoosh.
Hey, look, another
What's up,
tutorial
Cat?
thingy.
Spidey! That's a web cartridge. You can carry up to 10 of them.
Holy shit, Spider-Man, a web cartridge! Oh, okay. Like,
He's just thinking to himself, he's like, wait a minute. Can't I just do that normally? Why do I need web cartridges?
What's going on here?
Hold it, Spidey.
and bad
He
guy.
doesn't look friendly. You can kick, punch,
And
or
he
use
can't
your
hear
web
us
attacks
2
to
feet
get
away
past
from him.
This guy.
Anyway, the easiest way to get rid of mooks is to punch them, or kick them, or to web them. They're pretty simple.
Or throw them off a building. That's always fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's really hard to do in this game. Me, I like the good old fisticuffs.
It's probably because you can't really launch enemies. Like, I'm just looking at the way you're punching them. They kind of slide along the ground.
Yeah.
No air combos yet.
No. But, yeah.
He trips on acid every time he has spider senses. It makes a lot of sense, really.
Fun fact, if you go hunting for collectibles, in which case would mean that you go all around the city and ignore the Spidey compass, Spider-Man actively yells at you and tells you to frickin' haul it. Like, that's the one thing I wish I would have shown off when recording this, but whatever. And if you can see there, someone's doing a biography on Cletus Cassidy. Why in the world would you
I
want
need
that?
to use my Spidey compass
When you
to
run
find
out
the
of
bank.
biography, like, subjects, you need to dig in.
You run out of people.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I do like how they give you the spider sense when enemies
Whoa,
are around.
police
Nice touch of
choppers.
detail.
My spider sense is tingling.
And what you saw there was
Already a
the
full
web ball, aka the impact webbing, which caused him to die midair. You'll be seeing me abusing that a lot because that is like easily the most useful attack in this whole game.
Makes sense when you think about it. Basically like taking a friggin' slug launching shotgun. Boom.
This game brings back a lot of memories.
You know, I've never actually played this game.
Oh, really?
Well, Leo, I think you need to head over to your GameStop and pick up the copy that they're totally selling for $10.
Totally.
I'm sorry, I think you mean software, etc.
I can't believe they shot
And
down
now we're
the
Peter
police
Parker.
choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that too. Is that the bank ahead?
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Why does she?
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
So yeah, as Peter Parker, we can only carry 2 web cartridges. So basically, this costume is literally just meant if you want to make the game harder on yourself.
When I'm hurt, these will help restore
So
my
it's an
health.
optional
care about secret
costume, and they
identities.
didn't
Already at
just
full health.
break the entire.
I bet
No.
the bank through the
No, they
police
didn't. They
building.
don't force you to be Peter here. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I figured it was a costume and that you were just purposely waiting to tell everyone. Just to wait and see if anyone freaked out.
Right.
Which I did.
So you can actually, if you position yourself just right, you can sneakily take down everybody here. But I don't have much of the patience for that. I do try it first, but then eventually I think I just say screw it. Oh, and also apparently on the edge of this building, there is a hidden web cartridge if you need it. I couldn't find it though, so yeah.
Screw it.
Yeah. And now Web Fist. This is the second most useful web ability. And that's Web Yank, which you will only ever need to use like twice. And then there's one other web-based ability other than basic webbing that is utterly useless. I don't remember when I show it off. I think I do show it off here on the last dude, though. Because there's another guy after this guy. But yeah, Web Fists increase your punching power if you didn't gather that already.
Makes sense.
So... Okay, I think I used it.
Yeah, because when you get your hands sticky, that's when you do the most damage.
Indeed. But yeah, what you saw there was web shield, which you can cancel into a burst. It will block bullets, but really,
well, I hope they don't mind
worthless.
if I make a quick deposit.
Because it does no damage. This is Quick Change Spider-Man, which I don't think has ever been in any
really
comic,
more than it
or
hurt
at least
you.
not from what I tried to look up. I couldn't find any info on it. I think it's literally just for this game. It has the same effect as the Peter Parker costume, though, so it's just cosmetic.
Damn.
Yep. Oh, and
I mean, I guess it makes sense why he wouldn't use it normally, because it's just the mask of Spider-Man put on the costume of Peter Parker.
it reminds me a lot of Noir Spider-Man, though. Oh, and here I show off something. You can't screw around much because they're hostages and they will shoot them.
Make sure they don't
So, yeah, you gotta move fast. Yeah.
Holding down the L1 button allows me to target my web. If the reticle turns green, I can press R2 to swing to that point.
Yeah, this only ever comes in handy during, I think, one point of the game. So you don't really need to remember it.
Looks like that room there controls.
Looks like you gave him a few warning punches first before you actually hit him.
Well, I wanted to see if they would back down, you know?
Look what I can do. I don't care.
I wasn't looking.
Well, in that case. Now this is actually very useful and you'll want to remember it. That is very useful. Keep that in mind.
You went through this wall there?
No. There's a...
Looks like these switches
great.
can
It was
open the security
PS1.
doors.
It's okay, man.
Hey, buddy.
This is the early days of video
Friendly
gaming.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
PS2 didn't really get much better for a while, though.
I'm already at full
And now we
Yeah.
can press all these switches. By reaching our arms straight through them.
Well, you had to hit the internal wiring so you could bypass the alarm system.
I mean, he did have
Yeah.
he did have to press it in very hard so it wouldn't just go back in with his sticky hands.
Right?
Well, you see, he put hardened web around his hands so that he could just furiously punch the button as hard as he could. He had to break the machine. It's a new security feature that they have in like all sorts of banks.
I'm already at full health.
Nobody
smart.
can get anywhere with it. Nobody.
They have to spend a lot of money to replace all of the buttons smashed by hammers.
Anyway, I head back here because I thought I had missed something. But, apparently not. But hey, look, we opened that room up, right? What's so important about it? Well, absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing is in this room.
It's my favorite room.
Yep.
Sure, there's nothing on the ceiling?
Nope, nothing
at
on the
all?
ceiling either.
Was there a collectible in that room?
Maybe. That is a possibility, but I don't think so. Anyway, here's something that really sucks. That's an easy way, but to get rid of mooks, but that will definitely get rid of all your webbing really fast. And this sucks.
Whoa.
You see, you can do that, but then Peter's throw strength sucks, and so that happens.
For some reason.
Yeah. So, really, the whole lifting and throwing stuff mechanic, it's really a just for fun thing. You never actually need to use it except for, like, one thing later
Still
on.
better than having my sword.
Yeah, true.
Thankfully, the AI isn't very smart.
Yeah. Did you know that you're already at full health?
No, but I did know that I'll be back later.
Oh.
You'll be back later.
So, yeah. Check the cubicles, make sure I didn't miss nothing.
I
Yes.
love the jump.
Yeah, Spidey has a really good jump height here. But,
He also just straight up springs into the air like a friggin' frog.
so yeah, this marks the end of level 3, so we'll now be going on to level 4, which is stop the bomb.
Better stop that
Going
bomb.
down?
Just drop the bomb. And now something Ryan is totally happy about. We are now the Sensational Spider-Man, which is the alias that Ben Reilly used when he temporarily replaced Peter Parker as Spider-Man. So, yeah.
What did you say, the Sensational Spider-Man?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to Google search that. Go on the images and just bring a tissue.
But yeah, this is a cosmetic outfit. There's absolutely no difference between this and the regular Spider-Man outfit.
Which makes sense.
Well, that and this one's better, just by principle.
It does look cool.
Spider-Man, help me!
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh, no.
It's
please,
pretty alright
no.
looking. I don't know if it'd be my favorite, but it's up there. It's pretty good, I think. It's a
Yeah.
Spider-Man outfit.
Generally, you'll see these crates on the ground when you can web zip up to an air vent.
Ah, that's pretty clever.
Mind
I always
if
thought
drop
Spider-Man
in?
with his cape was kind of funny, though.
Unlimited Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that outfit actually.
I do too, but it's an odd thing to see Spider-Man with a cape.
Right.
What's going on out here?
He's had a lot of really cool costumes over the years.
He has. And they only continue to grow.
Yeah.
You gotta be stealthy.
Like, I really like the Bob Kane Spectacular Spider-Man. Or, Scarlet Spider, there we go.
And there's nothing on TV. What a waste.
Oh man, that's such a big TV too.
I know, alright?
Although when this game came out, that would have been a big TV in standard definition. Ew.
Uh-oh. More hostages and a bomb. Have to be really careful here.
Go through the metal detector.
480
Do it.
pixels stretched.
Fun
beyond
fact,
belief.
if you do go through the metal detector, it will sound the alarm.
But the Spider-Man
I
actually
always
had
got
metal
stuck
on.
here.
Big safe.
Oh wait, big safe. Gold. Give me some of that. And you can't grab it. Aw.
You're a good guy.
It would be cool if you could just smash people with gold.
That's what I was hoping I could do, but no.
They're messing with us. Start the timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages.
Wouldn't letting the bomb blow up take out the hostages
all
anyway.
the hostages.
Anyway, we draw aggro.
The
And
robbers have been
that's all the
taken
baddies
care
down.
of, but what can I do about the bomb?
This level used to always
Spidey, think.
give me a lot of trouble when I was a kid.
Pressing punch will also allow me to pick up objects.
Like this bomb.
And smash it against the wall, which will break it, but not explode it, right?
You're putting it in the safe, aren't you?
Nah, we're putting it in the metal detector. See? Right here. There you go. Yep. Now it's
Fantastic.
disarmed.
That's
But
how it works.
but you know what? I came to the conclusion that if I'm not allowed to have gold, nobody is. So I'm gonna make it worthless.
Good.
So, eh.
That timer just suddenly starts going real fast.
Yep.
Not this time, guys.
So yeah, see y'all in the next episode.
Whoosh.
Bye.
Bye.